Welcome back to the show. Where is Naomi gonna go? Wait, do we actually, after all this, just fly back wherever the fuck we were? After that whole mission out wherever. Acquire Reaper IFF. Investigate Project Overlord. Help Jacob. Help Samara. Help Tally. Take Cab to Liara's. That's the main quest. That's not. We shouldn't be doing that yet.
No, I know. Do we want to do a loyalty thing first?
We should probably do a loyalty mission, yeah.
Okay, well, Samara's the closest, so we'll do hers.
Oh, let's see who else is over there. There's help Zaid, help Garrus, help Katsumi.
There's rescuing the doctor.
Help Grunt, help Morden on Tuchanka. Like, Tuchanka seems like it's going to be its own full episode. There's so much stuff going on there.
Do you want to just do that then, or?
Well, no, because I don't have time tonight.
Okay, well.
Garrus and Kasumi are on the Citadel.
Mm-hmm.
We can do Tally. I wouldn't mind doing. Actually, well. Okay, guys. Don't. I'm just gonna ask the chat room before we continue. Should we? I know basically who the last character is, and Naomi doesn't. Should we get the last character before we do tallies? Because I know that the last character has a relationship with Tally. So should we wait? And actually, where do we get the last character? Is it on the main story mission? Do we? Oh, you're just going like out in the middle of nowhere. The scanner goes out pretty far. You really should get the last character. Where? Which one is it? Where's the last character? Which mission? Can't remember? Okay. Well, we'll find it eventually. Want to go do Jacobs?
Yeah.
The Doctor's a DLC thing. And so is Project Overlord. It's a DLC as well.
Where is it?
Right there. The Rosetta Nebula.
Alright, well, we'll get Jacobs out of the way.
Way out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Because Geth related, because the Geth and Quarians have a fight. We can get some fuel first. Have we scanned this area yet, or?
Nope. I haven't scanned lots of areas yet.
You're just too tired from work today and it's bullshit. I understand, man. It's not a big deal. Like, there's no obligation for the chat to answer, you know? I'm not like that asshole at TwitchCon who was like, I'm better than everyone else. That's why I don't do movie nights or play games with my fans. I think I'm just better than all my fans. It's like, wow. You're a fucking dick.
Detected an anomaly.
Named after an Asari scientist, this remote planet appears been on the list of forbidden mass relays that to uncharted space. One far-off probe flyby that reports 2 planets orbiting a white-dwarf star. Your own scans yield far more interesting results. The planet is within the habitable zone of the star. Oceans, liquid water, and a thin nitrogen oxygen atmosphere with carbon-based plant life.
Cool.
Why was this an un... There it is.
Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW46.
Scans have found something.
Wait. Quarian came from quarantine because they wear suits to prevent infection? Yeah, I guess. There have been 3 people recently within memory who have said, I'm better than you directly, and it hasn't ended good for any of them.
It never does. That's why you don't say it out loud.
In fact, that is like the second rule of Kiwi Farms is you have to take Jacob, yeah. Gary, just taking Gary's like, my cursor was there, fucking.
Poop. Okay, what's Jacob do again? He's biotic, right? Yeah.
No. He's like half biotic, half combat. Mr. Medicare said it recently, and it was pretty funny to listen to. I'm out of hot chocolate. Naomi, you're a terrible girlfriend. You didn't buy the hot chocolate that automatically refills the cup.
You think I should take Miranda too, just because they're just two terrible people?
I don't know. Jacob's not much of anything, really.
Yeah.
You might want a tank. You might want grunt.
Because Jacob's kind of, like, does kind of that...
Don't spoil anything, Antioch. Don't look.
But they're kind of the same. Grunt just uses a different... Like, he just uses an assault rifle. It's, like, the only difference.
Don't spoil anything, you fucks.
I can't see it, so
Don't read down there. God damn it, stop bringing it up. Maybe Morden?
Yeah, but he's mostly bio, too, even though he's tech.
He's tech.
Yeah, but he works
He
fine.
fights bio. Well, choose whatever you want. I don't think it matters. Fuck it, whatever. Don't read. Damn, you're reading. I said don't read. I'm gonna put like a pin through your tongue. Like, go get some points. What do you want to level up? You can get max incinerate. Maximum incinerate. You know he gets tongue piercing.
Nope.
Oh, you can max out his incinerate and his Solarian scientist. Okay, better weapon damage or better shields? Are you just going like pure offense? You can tell we never use this fuck, eh? Oh, you find the last companion looking for the IFF. Okay. So we will do a bunch of quests, then we'll go for that, and then once we have the last companion, we'll go for Tally. Oh, dude, this place looks cool.
Pretty.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
So this was where Jacob's dad crashed or something? Was that the story? Uh-oh. Actually, that just looks like an AI. Or a VR. Daddy issues the mission.
Yep.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chem...
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as... Record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues. Unsafe deceleration. local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Uh-oh.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated
I'll probably
at
just die, Stefan.
782% of
Poland got
theoretical
fucked.
recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Uh-oh.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Shouldn't eat local flora. Probably had no choice. Inevitable after that long.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand.
Probably gotta wait. Probably gotta wait for that. Probably gotta wait to actually hear it all, huh? Okay, well, there we go. Hack it up. Did you miss Mass Effect? Did you miss doing our Mass Effect shows?
Mhm.
Yeah, I missed them too. It was fun. It's a relaxing time where you get to chill.
Yeah.
And play a video game about a slightly shittier Star Trek.
Yeah.
Crash can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
His father was apparently a shit. Okay, let's see.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Yeah, everyone's losing it, dude.
Why?
Man, there's like whenever something bad happens like this, there's always some asshole who makes it far worse by being a fucking creep.
Yeah.
I can just fuck her corpse, right? It's not a big deal. We're stranded here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happened to these people. It's probably something fucking awful.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out.
Okay.
He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Trigger it.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
You didn't, why'd you wait?
I didn't see it. My phone buzzed and I was making sure it wasn't a message from a coworker.
So these are all just really dumb humans now?
No.
Change weapons. Not a problem. Clean hit.
Warden sounds so proud of it. Clean hit.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Jesus. There goes his aorta.
Not difficult.
Yeah!
Fucking Jacob. Yeah! I love slaughtering my the fucking people we're supposed to be here to save. Yeah! Oh, there he goes.
Worse than neural decay. Suspect mental.
Actually,
My
yeah.
father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Taking
You
Morden.
killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
I guess taking Morden along was actually probably made sense since he's the scientist.
Mm-hmm.
We should kill Jacob. Why? It's like, Jacob, did you fall over and get some of that grass in your mouth? I guess you're contaminated. We gotta kill you.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Where the hell is he?
I don't know.
There he is.
Is that a settlement? They better be
You
friendly.
know you just came from there.
I need answers.
Why are there only women?
Clearly docile. Same uniform remnants as those who attacked, however.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
Previous females said hunters were exiled, behavioral, or gender-driven.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has
No, he didn't teleport. He had like ran up ahead. I saw him do it. I just wasn't sure where he ran off to.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food?
Because they had nothing else for like 9 fucking years. Yeah, shit happens.
He has a cruel face. His cruel... Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here. I can't talk to you.
That doesn't sound good.
He keeps us, protects us.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Stan, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Living wax statues that are rapists? Alright. Hey, Sakachi.
What? Who's saying this?
Okay, Dev, you are stuck and locked in a Walmart. They added wax statues, and one of them is Jared from Subway, one of them is Milo's priest, and Milo's priest raped him when he was young. After trying to find a flashlight, those statues are missing. What do you do?
Right.
That was not what
That
I meant
was
to do.
way-
Yep.
He's like, Robo's like, I'm just standing here. Now, how did you miss that? Beep boop.
Not familiar with a protocol that condones crew suppression.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
Okay, Jacob, I'm pretty sure you're in denial here, and your dad's a fucking evil, terrible person. Just like you. What do? I'll break the fucking front door because they're made of glass.
Here. You have his face. but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the
Wow, what a
food
piece of shit.
for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
What do you think? Did you do
beacon
the right
was
thing?
fixed
Or?
after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead.
Oh my
They
god.
separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't
Wow, what a
stop
piece
it.
of shit. Okay.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see
Yeah,
why.
see, like,
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
so yeah, like Jacob said, it seemed like the right call initially, right? If you only have so much food, and you got to keep at least some people smart enough to repair the beacon and send out the rescue signal, then some people are gonna have to eat the poison food and hope that they can get cured later, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's the right call.
That part's fair.
In a bad situation. And then he's like, now that it's fixed, I'm just gonna fuck everyone. That was pretty fucking terrible.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covered.
Older dead left posed. Possibly a warning. Recent corpses they found.
The hunters started fighting back.
Please reconsider your aggressive attitude.
The food didn't make them autistic, the vaccinations did. Wait. Okay, Dev, Naomi is infected with the food, but she still acts the same. What do you do? I guess nothing. The chemtrails did it. Okay, this guy sounds like he's fucking... The flood, not food? Oh, okay. Naomi is grave mind.
What?
Yes. You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm just focused.
Focused on killing the next
one, me, mother, huh?
Yep.
It definitely wasn't the meth you did while pregnant that made them autistic. It was the GMOs.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Fuck, dude. I remember, this was actually recently in the past couple months. I saw a woman who was like 8 months pregnant, like close, like really big stomach, right? And she has like a glass of some kind of alcoholic drink in one hand and a smoke in the other.
Oh my god, really?
Like, what? You're a piece of shit, man. What a fucking...
Should do the trick.
Oh, you just fell over frozen.
Yep.
Get over here.
Morden's taking fire. I'm like, look at him get shot up. Oh, Morden's down. Oh, she was fat. No, but she looked like white trash, man. Oh, Morden, get the fuck.
Requesting assistance. Rerouting power.
Taking fire.
Drop.
Belly fetish. I've noticed that. What is it with, like, especially in hentai recently? There's been like a lot of belly fetishes in the past few years. Like thick girls who also have like beer guts. It's like, why? Uh-oh. I think you can jump it.
Rerouting power. Critical system damage. Power systems engaged. Requesting assistance. System member offline.
You're done!
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
This should come in handy.
Okay, Dev. Fuck, marry, kill. You have Naomi with Dave's brain, Dave with Naomi's brain, and your mom. I'm not answering these fucking weird ass questions at the moment. Because Jesus Christ, what? That's a nice view. Look at that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Incinerate works on mechs.
Nope.
Ah, well, maybe we shouldn't have brought Martin.
Hostile forces have engaged. Firing.
It's part of the questionnaire to get your driver's license.
Shields down.
Well, how would the questionnaire read to all those people who don't have a Dave and Naomi in their life?
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Sounds like he's your dad, Jacob. He's a bad dad.
Hostiles!
Watch the road!
Fragile crates.
Have a nice trip.
Have a nice trip, Dad. In the cutscenes, Jacob's like traumatized. Dad, how could you do this? What's going on? And like in the fights, he's like, yeah! Fuck you!
Get over here!
Did Naomi unlock mech hacking? I don't know. Do you have hacking?
I haven't upgraded the AI hacking that much.
Okay, Naomi, Sargon kidnapped Dev. And Dave is too lazy to call the cops. What do you do? And you can't call the cops because they're controlled by Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard's actually a decent police force, though.
Neutralized. Watch the road. Wish I were standing downwind. Oh.
Nice. Right, maybe? Oh no, wait, you can't.
Have a nice trip.
Good job. So Naomi,
Yeah.
Let's have a night where we merge shitty movies and kung fu movies. And you and I watch clones of Bruce Lee. Would you want to watch it?
I don't know.
Get ready to fight. Oh!
You kind of shoot his butt. Wow.
Enough with the
Getting hit
toys.
with an
I need to look
anti-tank
my
round
father in the eye and hear him
must actually
justify
like
this.
vaporize your body in real life. You just turn into a fine red powder. Okay, Dev, you and your father switch bodies for a year. What would you do? I'd kill myself.
Yeah, I probably would too.
If you were your dad?
Yeah. Actually, no. I'd probably like figure out his fucking financial situation and attempt to fix it a little bit, and then kill myself.
ISIS kidnaps Sargon, Scrump, and Dankula. Who do you save? Is that him?
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be him. Just fucking shoot him. I won't let you. He's like, yeah, I got plot immunity.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that.
Oh my
I made
God.
sure
This
you were
piece
taught
of
right.
shit.
Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
Wow.
Damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in,
That is
we made
Lee
sure
from
the
The
crew
Walking
were
Dead.
comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they
So
were
weird
grateful
to
for
be an evil
guidance.
character.
Like an instinct.
Because Lee was so good.
Pure authority was easy. At first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol. They
Are their
couldn't
eyes glowing?
understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Wow. This guy's a piece of
What
shit.
happened to
Yep.
the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back.
Right.
He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
The realities of
You
command
fought
make you
over
deserve
people
a
like they were
harem of
toys.
autists.
Yep.
Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
This is not
I
Hollow
gave
Knight.
him a
It
good
is Hollow
start.
Knight.
He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
This guy's a
Until you needed
complete
someone to
piece of
save
shit.
your ass.
Yep.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. The price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
What?
Sorry,
Shut up,
Jacob.
Dynasty
I
Star.
did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Yeah, you didn't do the best you could. Yeah.
This sucked. That was a terrible loyalty mission.
Yeah.
Now I'm just sad.
Here's what you do. The people that can keep it and maintain the beacon, you give them all the food. You hope for the best for the rest of them. And you get that beacon up as soon as you fucking can. And try to get help here as soon as you fucking can.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe like the effect of the food's only temporary. Maybe the effect of the food can be helped after you get off the planet by a doctor or something. That's what you do. You don't just rape them for 10 years.
Yeah.
No Nut November. People keep saying that's a thing.
Ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did. Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
I should have taken
Miranda
Miranda
will
along.
discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know.
Oh, were they together at one point?
Probably.
She requires a better man
Sounds like
than
it.
I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander.
Actually, how do you think
Shepard.
your dad would react to having
Thanks for the
Dave
help.
as a kid?
Far worse than having me.
Anytime, Jacob.
And it was already pretty bad. A top bunk son.
My grandparents had a bunk bed I occasionally
I told
used.
you
That was it.
she secretly liked big black cock.
'Cause she does.
Black.com. Okay, I work with a guy who's like straight up an alt-right guy at work. And he keeps it secret, but it's kind of like a well-known secret at this point.
Is that who I think you're talking about?
Yeah, the guy in meat department? Yeah. He only kind of knew of what black.com was. Black.com is, oh, you're going to talk to him?
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that
Yeah,
mess.
no problem. No problem
Maybe
at all.
not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Okay. Blacked.com is basically like the whitest possible girls you can get. So like very pale skin, like blonde hair, like platinum blonde hair,
Fane, we'd
banging
like to
like
speak
really
with
dark
you, Commander.
guys, right? And that's just like obviously a fetish site, right? Well, this alt-right guy at work, we were just talking, like I was making jokes about Black.com. He decides to look up the owner of Black.com, and it's a Jewish dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Jewish guy owns Black.com and like runs the company, and he started like having a mental breakdown. It's like, it's all true. The Jews really are trying to destroy the white race.
What?
He was losing it, man. He was in the back room of the store. He was just like having a fucking meltdown. Just like, oh my god.
What? What?
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
I've got time. Take it at your own pace.
Thank you. I fear I've already done that for too long.
Wait, did he realize that it was white girls and not black girls before he looked up
I had a family
that it was
once.
that the guy was
I
Jewish?
still have a son. His name is Kolyat.
He has a son.
I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long's it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music, old, unfashionable.
His
Kolyat
eyes
jumps
look
into
weird,
the room.
man.
My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads, tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say.
I think his like eyes are just jointed. We can move independently.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned
Someone
them.
clip that. Fuck you guys.
Not all at once. Nothing dramatic. No sneaking out in the middle of the night. No final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
Wow. That's kind of a shitty father, isn't he?
Yep.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with
No,
the skills
this is
to
on
take
360,
life.
man. It's not modded.
The hammer honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin.
Or he didn't
I
want
used
his
my
son to be an
contacts
assassin.
to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected.
You fucker. I know what that clip is, that you're having to click it.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
So he
You
wants...
don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
He's following in your
To
footsteps.
be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
Canadian.com. Canadian.com.
Canadians.
Thane, I don't have your contacts, and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The Hanar lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away. They let her body slide.
Hanar are the jellyfish, right?
He hits me. Don't let them.
Their planet became uninhabitable, and the Hanar took them in. So they like willingly became servants of the Hanar because they saved them.
Warm water pours down his
The only problem is they come from a desert. The Hanar have a water planet. And
Right,
the,
no,
and
so
the moisture
they're not,
kills
so
them
they're
all.
not frogs, they're lizards.
Yeah, but the moisture kills them all. So they're all like slowly
Perfect
dying.
memory. It is sometimes a burden.
Womp.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
Good old wet
I'll
work.
get us to the Citadel as soon as
Do you
possible.
know that
Thank you, Shepard.
euphemism?
I'll be
It just means
meditating
killing
until you
people.
need me.
Wet work.
Oh, okay.
It's a word for killing people. But what makes it interesting is that there was actually a game on the 360 called Wet Work,
Not really.
and you played as a ridiculously hot female assassin. It was like a really shitty game. It was obviously just playing off the word wet work. Yeah. Like, the game was like the entire game was just basically revolving around that play on words, and it fucking sucked. The Hanar saved them, but the species can't tolerate moisture.
Yeah. Well, you keep referring to him as a frog, and it's like, it confuses me. Because...
He looks like a frog, and he has like a croak
no,
in his voice.
he's a lizard.
Yeah, but he has like a ribbit in his voice, you know?
He's a lizard.
Fine, he's a ribbit. He's a lizard.
God damn it.
Wasn't wet work? It was wet? Okay, well still. It's still the same play on words, man. And it still fucking sucked. Wet. Jesus. I think we're pretty much at the end of the show, aren't we?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Damn, but damn.
I mean, I'd go for one more part, but you like seem like you're fucking done.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired today, I'm not gonna lie. Ow, ow,
Okay,
ow.
you can have some head pets.
Woof.
You fucking weirdo.
No messages for you,
Moist work.
Commander.
You going somewhere?
I don't know. Where are we going? Well, actually, we should go back to the mass relay.
You want to scan any of these, or?
Nope. Goodbye.
What would you do if you came home and your father was playing a hentai game with his boomer juice and gamer headset? Well, my dad doesn't live in my house, so I would say, what the fuck are you doing in my house?
With your shoes on!
Oh god, that's so fucked. Dude, my dad, he always he tries to assert dominance by walking around my house with his shoes on. And I just throw him out. I'm like, listen, if you're gonna do this, you can wait the fuck outside. He gets all offended, how could you throw your dad out of your house? I'm just like, get the fuck out. You don't gotta sweep up around here. If you might as well just stop it here.
Yeah, because that's probably gonna take an episode, and that's probably gonna take an episode.
Yeah, now that everyone's in the fucking Citadel.
Yeah, but we're probably also gonna get sucked into that DLC.
If you do
if we
Saeed's
go there.
question.
So pretty much everything else, because we can't do Tallies. Oh no, we can do Samara's, maybe. But I don't know how long that's gonna take.
Yeah. Whatever. We'll do one of the big ones next time. We'll tackle some of the big stuff on this map next time.
Do you want to do this now then?
No, because we're done.
Okay.
We're almost at 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're getting too tired to do another part.
Life's too tired to do another part. Oh no! Don't stop! Stop!
Give me your hair.
Ow!
I'm messing it up. Now your hair will have to be combed for another 3 hours.
You're such a dick.
Mess it up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Samara's probably won't take that long, and I have enough in me to do one more, just.
Nah, we're done.
Small. Well, because that mission wasn't very long.
Yeah, but it's also Jacob's.
Even though this is Samara's.
Samara's going to be I know Samara's going to be long because you have to deal with the character Morinth. And she has a whole fucking story.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just you talk to Jacob's dad for 5 minutes and that's the end of it. There's more to it. Now I got Uno Mas. Dude, Sikachi, I know what Uno Mas is from. Uno Mas is from that fucking movie. Shanghai Noon. Shanghai fucking Noon, dude.
I don't mind doing
Dave and I,
that.
okay, Dave
What
and I
time is it?
stayed up. It's nearly 10.
Yeah,
And I actually have things to do tonight too.
Nah, let's just do one more.
No.
Just this one.
I've got stuff to do. And you're barely fucking awake.
I'm awake enough.
Bullshit. I can tell when you're just...
Fine.
Yeah,
we will
we're
not
done.
do it.
We're done.
You
Sorry,
go to
guys.
Liara's.
That's a DLC.
Is it?
Yeah, the layer of the Shadow
yeah.
Broker.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Dave and I, I'll say this before making me watch Barbed Wire. Pamela Anderson movie takes place in 2017 in the Second American Civil War. That's fucking terrible. Okay. Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights, right? Those are movies, and there was supposed to be a Shanghai Dawn, but they canceled it because Owen Wilson tried to kill himself. So that movie was canceled.
Mm-hmm.
But Dave and I, we would have been like 20, maybe 21, and we decided to just stay up all night and watch those movies.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't. But like, he wanted to hang out with like another friend of his that came to town randomly. So we like went from his house all down near the mall in my hometown up to Dave's house.
Okay.
Okay. And halfway there, we realized that I forgot my copy of Smash Brothers Melee, because Melee was the newest Smash at the time. Back at my place, so we walk all the way back to my place on Queensway, the old house, get my copy of Smash. Actually, I had the case, but it was empty. We had to go back and get the disc. We walked all the way to Dave's place, played Smash until the other guy wanted to go home at like 11:30 or 12, and then we're like, finally we can watch these movies. And we stayed up until like 5 o'clock watching both of the Shanghai movies.
Oh my god.
And by the time we got around to them getting drunk in the bathtub screaming Uno Mas, we were like basically delirious. Screaming Uno Mas at like 2 a.m. at Dave's house.
You guys are stupid.
I mean, those weekends Dave's parents weren't home.
Yeah.
So we just like had the run of the house.
Yep.
We were like loud enough that like the neighbors would wake up and shit whenever we hung out at Dave's house.
You guys are stupid and loud.
Yeah, sounds like a good night. Also, Uno Mas. Uno Mas! Wait. There it is.
You fucked up. You're terrible. For shame.